So I won these on the raffle last year in 2023. I think it was around May time when they came out, and I was really looking forward to grabbing these and having them. And basically, it's the Jordan 4 Thunder, and it comes in that sort of tour yellow colorway. It's quite cool, and what I like about these is they're kind of sort of newly retroed. Never had a pair before, and thought I'd grab them. And the way they are in terms of how they sort of look, they're quite nice and on feet, I guess. And to me, they feel like quite comfortable as well. And basically, I think for me, when I bought them initially, I thought I'll buy them and keep them, and if I don't like them, I can always sort of sell them on. And I think for me, when I'm kind of looking at them, and just trying to sort of put them on feet, I think the yellow for me is just a bit too bright. It's one of those colorways where even though it's predominantly black, I'm just not too much into the sort of yellow, and it's quite bright as well. Again, it's one of those things. It's when you see it more in hand. I think on photos and online, it looks slightly more muted, and so I prefer sort of more muted one. And say, for instance, like the Jordan 14 in ginger, that's kind of more of a muted yellow, and also the taxis, the Jordan 1 taxis. But it's still, this is a really, really nice sneaker. I like this sort of suede nubuck material that they've got going on here throughout the sneaker. It feels really nice and sort of quite sort of premium looking as well. And the yellow hits is obviously it's one for everyone. I even like the Jumpman logo at the back. They've got it in white, which is a nice contrast. And then you've got obviously the flight logo on the tongue. But it's just a nice shoe. I really, really like it. So here's the details for the Jordan 4 Thunder. It comes in a black tour yellow colour scheme, and it has a polyurethane midsole with an airbag unit in the heel and also in the forefoot. And this is made up of all suede, nubucky sort of materials. And the price was £200. So on the comfort sizing side, I think the firm sole is very much a product of being a Jordan 4, so don't expect too much softness or give. And you get a really good support around the arch with these because they're a slightly newer model, and they've done a good job in terms of sort of your foot being sort of locked in and they're being sort of contoured around your foot. And I would say with this pair you probably need about 5 to 10 hours because it's kind of using suede nubuck material. They soften quite quicker, in my opinion. And I would recommend going up half size for wide footers though, because you do get a bit of pain around the pinky toe, especially with this particular pair, because I think the suede is on the sort of slightly thicker side. And because of the herringbone traction, Air Jordan 4s in general just have really, really great grip. So with the look and style, I do like the black and yellow colorway. It's a classic now, and one that works well, especially in this sort of format and color blocking. And it's a good one to wear sort of autumn winter. I think the only thing that counts against it wearing it in sort of autumn winter is obviously because it's suede, you don't really want to sort of wear it into sort of wet weather because you'll just ruin the suede. And these ones, again, they're more sort of casual, and Jordan 4s in general are better, worn for as like streetwear type clothing. And you can go with the black laces that come with it, but yellow and white would also work in my opinion. So with the final thoughts, I like the black and yellow colour scheming on this. It's quite sort of blacked out with the yellow really popping. And the suede material is quite nice on this. It's not like amazing, but it's still quite nice, and they've done a good job on it. With the cons, I think just the cost in general, Jordan 4s are too high. And also you get tightness on the pinky toe, so that doesn't go away. With this particular pair, I think it's more so, and maybe because the suede is slightly on the thicker side. So with the ratings, I give the look and style for this a 5 out of 5. It just looks really nice, and the yellows really pop against a really sort of dark black contrast. The comfort is more sort of standard, same Jordan 4 stuff really, so I'll give that a 3, it's on the firm side. And the quality, I'd give it a 5, so I think they've done a really good job with like the presentation on this pair and the way it's been cut, and basically I didn't see too many issues with my pair in all honesty. And the pricing, just Jordan 4s are priced too high in my opinion, but it's still a classic trainer, and that's why I've given it a 5 out of 5. It's one that you can sort of pretty much rock with anything. I think my only issue with me is it's for me it's not that much wearable because of the bright yellow on there. It's not something that I would tend to wear too much.